Howdy guys, Rex here. We're taking a look at the F.A.B Defense Gradus pistol grip. I picked this up from Optics Planet. It is designed for long-range precision shooting applications and is supposed to work well for CQB as well. All right, we're going to tear into it. Why, hello guys, Rex here. We are taking a look at the F.A.B Defense pistol grip, okay? I replaced the Magpul that is on here. This is a Midwest Industries rifle, and we're gonna try this out for a while. I actually got a chance to use it a bit yesterday. I did about a half hour of up drills with it, as well as about a half hour of positional work, laying down behind it and trying to get on sight, kneeling, sitting as much as I can, and standing offhand as well. And I got a little bit of an opinion to start off with. Of course, as you use these things for more time, you're gonna have more of a refined opinion, but I think I got the gist of it. So I'll share that with you now. First off, it's a different angle than your A2. It's more vertical. The A2 does sweep back even a little more, and this is a little longer too. So for big hands, it seems like an appealing deal. For me, I got pretty big paws on me, right? It does have kind of a palm swell here. It's a texturized rubber kind of material. Not as sticky or rubbery as like a Hogue, I don't think, but it's definitely rubbery. It does put your hand in a different position if you're trying to get up on the grip high and tight like this, and you're gonna reach over and get your finger on the trigger, right? It is at a different position. So the first things I noticed right away is I like the feel. However, that's not my biggest criteria for what I'm doing with the rifle. If I'm doing straight up precision target shooting, then the feel in the prone position is a pretty big deal. However, I don't only do that. With these rifles particularly, these are kind of like my field rifles, right? So there's a lot of other stuff I'm looking for as well. But the feel is nice, especially in the prone. I think that's probably what it was designed for. You can get down behind the rifle and you can get a nice grip on it, and your trigger finger is situated in a position, if you get a full grip, right, for recoil management and control of the rifle, for combat shooting, it's gonna be okay from a variety of angles in all reality, but I think it's designed for the prone, okay? So it's nice there. Now, if you're gonna do this offhand kind of business with, or the thumb off the grip type business, like with a minimized biological input. Like if I had a target trigger on here, which I don't, this is a mil spec trigger, okay? But if I had a target trigger on here and I'm gonna do this kind of business, it's gonna index a little different off the hand in a different spot, because you're gonna try to memorize exactly where you're gonna touch your hand here, and then you're just gonna be butterfly kissing the grip. I don't do a lot of shooting like that with these rifles, okay? Overall, the first things I noticed, now this is just my perspective, this is not everyone's perspective. Right off, the stickiness of it, because it is rubbery, is nice when you have a naked hand. If I'm wearing winter gloves, it kind of grabs the material and it pulls your hand in a weird spot because it's very grabby. A standard hard plastic type grip, even with a real aggressive texture, is less sticky on heavy insulated winter gloves. So we have here a grip that I think is optimized for prone target shooting. For field applications in the wintertime, it's a bit sticky for gloves. One of the other things I would like to talk about real quick is if you got a lot of muscle memory on the A2 grip or more standardized grips, this is different. So you're gonna have to train a bit to overcome the differences. So if you're doing up drills with this grip, it's gonna put your hand in a different spot, and you don't notice the subtleties until you start doing it a lot. But like when you're indexing your hand to get, like in an up drill, if you're trying to get on target real quick, you're gonna have indicators that are different tactile wise on this grip, because there is a bulge here. So you're gonna start to maybe reach to get your finger, once your sight's on the target, and your hand's in a different spot, and I know it messed with me a little bit. So it is something you're going to have to work through on here for sure. Otherwise, the quality, it did not come with a screw. I just used a screw that was in the weapon here. When I was putting this on here, I put it on a few different rifles now to try it. When you really tighten it down and snug it down, I did find that this did get a little bent out of shape. I don't know if you can see it there. It's fine now. It doesn't really matter probably, but if you tighten it kind of hard, it'll actually pull it up into there. And I don't know how the spacing is in here, but where the grip grabs over the aluminum and you put the screw into it, it kind of separated a bit. It was not flush against there, and the screw was pulling it and deforming the grip a little on the top. But overall, I think if you're going to shoot prone, precision shooting, or target shooting like varmints, static varmints, particularly like prairie dogs, something like that, this would be a nice grip. It has a nice feel to it, but do be advised, it is sticky. It's a different shape. You're gonna have to overcome that shape if you're doing up drills or trying to be fast with it. You'll definitely have to rememorize where it's at. So that's my opinion on the grip. All right, we do have a buttstock to look at as well and a bipod on a different rifle here. So stay tuned for that and we'll give your opinion on that as well.